Hey guys, Chris from the Ultimate Recycler. Welcome back to the channel, and we're about to embark on another scrap run to Melbourne as a follow-up from my great cleanup series. We've got some stainless steel in the van to get rid of, which my neighbour was really very kindly offered to let us put it in her backyard for a few days. So that just helped us clear the block on the great cleanup just in time. But now I didn't want to overstay the welcome with the stainless, so I've picked it up. It's in the van here. We'll give you a better look in a tick. And I want to try and top up the van with all the irony aluminium that's sitting on my Eden trailer. Here's all the stainless in the van. It's all non-magnetic stainless steel and mostly sinks and laundry troughs, but there's also a bit of lots of small stuff and some quite heavy bits and pieces. Excuse the traffic noise. So that's packed up fairly neatly against the back wall of the van, or the sort of interior wall. I have got a space in front of that wall, which is extra handy. So I estimate, we didn't weigh this, I estimate there's probably around 300 to 400 kilos of stainless steel. So at the moment they're only paying $1 a kilo. This has been the biggest disappointment of my cleanup, in that stainless steel scrap has dropped from, I think it was around $2.40, and it's now down to a single dollar per kilo. Even so, it's $300 or $400 that I might as well cash in. I don't have room to store it. I've got some more in this barrel here, and I'm going to top the rest of the van up with all this messy irony aluminium. There's ladders with steel rivets in it, there's gearboxes, there's lots of lawnmowers. It's just a lot of stuff that I didn't have time to strip clean, and it's not really economical, and I certainly don't have room to store this. Hang on, let me hop down. I'm on a bit of a bridge at the moment. I'll show you in a tick. Oh. So I've set up just the ramp between the trailer and the van so I can just slide the heavy stuff across. There is quite a lot of weight in here, but it's also just stuff that I need to get rid of. I'm not going to process this sort of stuff, certainly at home, and there's a lot of this that I wouldn't have even processed at the shop. Things like these electric fry pans with the elements moulded into the cast alloy, so it's almost impossible to get that out. Certainly not worth the effort. Some of these fry pans have an impregnated steel base. I think you need a magnetic base on these to work on the induction cookers, so they can't go as clean aluminium. And of course you've got these really lightweight deck chair things that have steel rivets in them. So there was a lot of stuff I was never going to strip. Some of these other elements do lever out, but it's really debatable whether it's worthwhile. And as I said, I'm not going to muck around with aluminium. So I'm going to now transfer all this into the van. Hopefully it all fits. We won't have a very big paying load in the back. As I said, I think there's only $300 or $400 worth of stainless steel. And honestly, I don't know. There might be 3/4 of a ton here. And I think they're only quoting at the moment $650 a ton. So maybe about $400 worth of this. So we might struggle to make $1,000 from what's in the back of the van, but the front section I will put a bit of copper in to make the load worthwhile. Hey guys, we've skipped forward to Tuesday morning, just about to head off to Melbourne. I packed a fair bit of copper in here. I reckon there's about 280 kilos of copper, and there was 3 more tubs of non-magnetic stainless steel, so another 30 kilos there, which I reckon is going to push us up around 1350 to 1400 kilos in the load. See, there's tubs of copper at the back, and there's 10 or 20 kilos in each of those. So that's going to pay really well, and it does mean that we're going to pretty well max out with our weight too. So we're just about to hit the road.
Yeah.
So here we go once again at the scrapyard. We had a pretty good trip down. I hope this guy's left me enough room. Oh, yep. It's a lovely sunny day now after a frosty start. Oh, come on, Betsy. Oh, sorry, Kathy. Looks like they've got lots of containers they're filling again. This yard is always busy. Let's see if we can find a park. Geez, they've got a lot of containers in here.
They do.
So Christine's with us again this morning.
Good morning.
You're fortunate not to hear us sing again, or unfortunate. I better wait here for some direction. Alright, that'll do for now. Unless you want to pan around.
Hello.
We made it. I don't know where the forklift drivers are gone. They might have knocked off for lunch. We're a little later this morning. Okay, Christine's again rocking the high vis, doing a great job. How's that for a big hopper full of irony aluminium? That's going to weigh a fair bit. I honestly don't know what weight we've got in there. Care to hazard a guess, Christine, at the weight?
900.
900 kilos? Yeah, I don't think it'll make a ton, so I reckon I'm going to go 800. We'll see how we go. Rightio, we're all unloaded. Let's have a look at the figures. Stainless steel, we had 313, and as I mentioned, it's a shame it's dropped to $1. $313. The copper, I basically called it number 2. They've put it as welded pipes, which a lot of it was, but they did drop it. It's probably a little bit lower rate than I thought I was going to get. Still, we got over 2 grand worth there, and we had 283 kilos, and we guessed at the irony aluminium. Christine said 900, I said 800. It was actually 764. Still holding at 65 cents a kilo, so nearly $500 for that whole skip full of old lawnmowers and stuff. So that was all right. Better than taking it to the transfer station. So how good's that? Almost 3 grand for the trip. Very good. Very happy with that. That will probably be the last trip we do with a full van, because now we've only got good value stuff left. Thanks for your help, Christine.
No worries.
As usual, she lifted all the heavy stuff, helping me look after my shoulder. We're off to do some shopping now, and then we're going to make a coffee, and we've got a specialist doctor's appointment this afternoon to check out my shoulder.
Let's have coffee first.
Okay. Okay, we're out shopping, and guess what? Christine's found a shoe shop. But one thing I've just noticed, how cool is this? Recycle your coffee cups with a container there for the paper cups, even though they're plastic lined. Hopefully they go to some place that can recycle them. The lids and even liquids. So I haven't seen one of those before. That's a great idea, if only everyone would use it. Another shoe shop. Christine's found some shoes she likes, and how cool is this? The box that the shoes come in turns into a carry bag. So no plastic bags in this shop. Great effort, well done. So we're home now, guys. It was a great day out. It was actually really nice for Kristen and I just to do a bit of shopping, and we sat down and had lunch, and just there wasn't mad panic to get back here to do cleanups and everything. So that was kind of nice. Bit of a day off, or half a day off. But we did finish up the day by going to see my shoulder specialist, and it looks like I might be able to get in fairly quickly for some surgery, and he reckons he can fix it. It's going to be fairly involved though, but that's promising. So I'll let you know more about that soon. As far as our scrap run, well, our weights were pretty right. Let's have a look at the bookwork. Here we've added to the previous figures. Our weight was around about as I expected. We had about 1360 kilos. And Christine came as well. We still nearly had a full tank of fuel. So the van was pulling, close to the limit. So that was good. So we've now taken a total of 18.5 tonne out of the yard, just in scrap metal to Melbourne. And you can see the figures there. Really nice paying trip of $29.32. Takes us to almost $28,000 worth of scrap out of the yard. I still do have a bit more to go. I'm not sure if we'll make it to 30. But we'll be doing another scrap run very soon with some stuff from the home yard. I have another video coming up about what's going on in the home yard shortly. Look out for that one. So thanks for coming along, guys. I hope you enjoy these scrap runs. You all say, well, a lot of you say you do. I haven't had anyone say don't do any more. They're usually fairly short videos. Sorry I didn't get to film a lot of the unloading. It was a bit difficult. I didn't want Christian to do all the work, but I had to look after my shoulder as best I could. And there wasn't a lot of time for filming. But look, we'll be doing more as time permits. There will be another one coming up shortly. And down the track, I will be accumulating a little bit more scrap, but it will just be the non-ferrous, the better paying stuff. I won't be doing steel anymore because I just haven't got the room. And I've got to give up my aluminium and stainless steel addiction because they're just not paying well enough, and they do take up a lot of room. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this trip. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.